Ohori. That's the match that's coming up here on court 2. It's match 4 of 8 today. As we see the women's singles, this is the top half of the draw, and I can tell you 2 quarterfinal berths have been booked. And the winner of this match between Tunjung and Ohori will face the number 3 seed, Tai Tzu-ying, with the likes of Herbing Jiao or the world number 1, An Se-yong, waiting in the semi-finals. So it's a tough half of the draw, and won't get any easier, of course. Tai Tzu-ying, the 2017 champion here. As we see Gregoria Mariska Tunjung, the 24-year-old Indonesian, lead her opponent out onto the court. What will be their 4th meeting against Aya Ohori, the 27-year-old Japanese, who's found renewed energy with an excellent run last year at the Asian Games, among other tournaments. I mentioned finished bronze medalist there in Hangzhou. The head-to-head stands at 2-1. As Tunjung leads it 2-1. Last meeting at the Asian Games was when Aya Ohori beat Tunjung in the quarterfinals, 21-10, 21-19. You see the coin toss done. Gregoria Mariska Tunjung will serve, or choose to serve. She's ranked 7 in the world, which is her highest ranking in her career. She was 7th in the world in January of this year and has held on to that, much to everyone's delight. A win-loss record of 5-3 in 2024. In the second round, it stands at 2-1. 24 years of age from Wonogiri, Indonesia. Gregoria Mariska Tunjung beat Kim Ga-eun in 3 games, 21-16, 12-21, 21-14 in 52 minutes. So survived the challenge that was Kim Ga-eun in the first round. Was through to the second, and has another North Asian challenger in Aya Ohori, who's 27 years of age from Fukushima, Japan, ranked 13th in the world at the moment. Highest ranking was 12 just last month. Has a win-loss record of 10-4 in 2024. In the second round, it's not as good reading, stands at 1-2. So these two met at the Asian Games, as I said earlier, but they also met before that at the Indonesia Masters in 2019. In the first round, we see Aya Ohori beat her compatriot Okuhara in 3 tied games in 78 minutes. Let's come through that. And at the Indonesia Masters in 2019, in the first round, Tunjung won that in 3, 18-21, 21-18, 21-18. Liu Yun is the umpire for this match, and she'll be joined in the service judges chair by Trish Grubb of New Zealand. Those are your officials for this match. Their first meeting was in 2014 on the Challenger circuit. It was a Kuching International in the quarterfinals, and Tunjung won that in 3 as well, 15-21, 21-18, 22-20. So I think what's to note here is that if this match does go to 3, Tunjung has history in her favor, but Ohori won their last one, and that 2 in straight games. And that is what the statistics say, but we all know that it is the best player on the day, regardless of history and stats, that comes out on top. It's about how you perform in the match, in the moment. That's what counts. So a 6th French Open appearance for Gregoria Mariska Tunjung.
On my right, Gregoria Mariska Tunjung.
Same for Aya Ohori.
Indonesia. And on my left, Aya Ohori, Japan. Aya Ohori to serve. Level. Play.
So Ohori will serve to get the second round match underway.
Service over. 1 love.
That's nice. Round the head forehand from Tunjung. Finds the sidelines really nicely. Ohori played at the Badminton Asia Championships last month for Japan. And lost in the quarterfinals to India to settle for the bronze medal. Tunjung did not play in that tournament. I think Indonesia sent their
1, 2.
B team. So she's coming off a decent run into this tournament. Tunjung's Ohori, that is. Tunjung's last tournament was the Indonesia Masters, where she lost in the quarterfinals to Nozomi Okuhara. 2022, 11-21. Both women, not the biggest hitters in the sport, but show such tremendous control and awareness around the court. Look at that, just changes the pace completely. Tunjung.
2.
Ohori's father sitting in the coaching side. Imabepu. Imabepu is, of course, the women's singles coach for Japan. And next to her, as you see there in the far left corner, is Ohori's dad.
Service over. 3, 4.
Oh, she looked like she was going to go for the high serve, but changed her tactic right at the end there.
Challengers called out.
Gregoria Mariska Tunjung has decided to challenge the call. It's called out. Wow. It is out, but just out.
Challenge unsuccessful.
That is certainly close
remaining.
margins, and
4.
can't blame Tunjung for
Play.
thinking that could have been in. It was so tight. 4-all.
Service over. 5, 4.
Lovely. Really nice from Ohori.
5-all.
She moved Tunjung around confidently from one end to the other. And shows the control she had on that rally.
Service over.
Just both these women are so skilled when it comes to shuttle control and precision in their shot making. I think that's what it's going to go down to. A real battle of wits. Superb angle on that forehand from the back court that really set up the win from Ohori. That one there. And again, the follow-up was just as good, with an even shorter drop at the net.
Service over. 7-6.
Every time Ohori levels the score, Tunjung comes up with a glorious shot from the other end of the court that keeps the lead for her. That's how tight a battle this is going to be. That's well wide.
8-6. Service over. 7-8.
It is well to get behind Tunjung there. Persists with those lifts from the net. A 1-point game. Back on level scores. Was lucky with that net shot there, Ohori. So not only did Ohori level the score, but this time round, for the first time in this game, she's taken the lead. Good defending. Service over. 9-all. Tunjung again bringing that awareness. Finds the front court easily. Some of those feathers stuck on her racket there. She was clearing. 9-all. It's called out. Service over. 10-9. Ohori once more just ahead. So a couple of mistakes from Tunjung mean that it's Ohori who's got the 2-point lead at the break at 11-9. She's turned around this opening half, having trailed for most of it, now finds herself ahead. The Japanese, 9 minutes played.
Satu lagi, ya kiri ini depannya ada variasi, ada ngerem. Jadi kalau dapat cek ke sini, dipanjangin ke sana boleh, atau datangnya keluar mana? 20 seconds. Okay. 12 to 20 seconds. Player back on court. Coach,
Return to the field.
Both sets of coaches having plenty to say to their wards. Gregoria Mariska Tunjung's coach is Hurley Januddin. Joins her
11-9.
on the sidelines. Has two coaches, Indra Vijaya being the other one. It's called out. Well left.
Service over. 10-11.
Tunjung, as I mentioned, lost in the quarterfinal at the Indonesia Masters. The other quarterfinal was at the Malaysia Open, where she lost to Chen Yufei in straight games. Her only second round loss really came at the India Open this year, where she lost to Yo Jia Min in 23-25, 14-21. She's had a pretty decent run into tournaments.
Service over. 11-12.
I think for Ohori, she's come into this tournament peaking as far as her form is concerned. We talked about the bronze medal at the Badminton Asia Championships. Before that, she was at the Thailand Masters in January, where she won her maiden HSBC BWF World Tour title, beating Supanida Katitong 18-21, 21-17, 21-13. So she's come off two tremendous performances into the French Open here. It's gone long.
Service over. 13-12.
It was the Thailand Masters where she also won her first second round match of the year. Before that, she had second round exits at the Indonesia Masters and India Open. First round exit at the Malaysia Open. That's how her year started. And she's turned it around in the last couple of months. Lovely shot. Oh, she missed it. She's challenged it. Gregoria Mariska Tunjung, but if that is indeed, or has indeed caught the line, that's a lovely shot. Just going cross net, keeping it low. Fantastic challenge from Tunjung, because that did indeed catch the line. And she's not only leveled the scores, but the quality of that shot was delightful.
Play.
13-all.
Service over.
Jumped on that at the net,
14,
Ohori.
13.
I read the net roll well. And the lift was of decent quality as well. Two-point lead restored for Ohori. I haven't seen the lead cross 2 points in this opening game so far. Called out, forcing Ohori to play
14,
to the back court.
15.
Tunjung. Oh. Change of pace, fantastic from Ohori again.
14.
Just steps it up when required, Ohori. Very impressive with her choice of shots. one.
17,
It's a delightful
14.
drop. And I think for the first time in this game, yep, it is indeed for the first time in this game that a player has a 3-point advantage. The player here, of course, is Aya Ohori, who's now 4 away from clinching the opener. Make that 3 away from clinching the
18,
opener.
14.
Just mixing up her serves well at this moment. Tunjung's
over.
not
15,
standing back.
18.
She will battle till the end. You've seen her do that numerous times.
Service over. 19, 15.
So 2 points away now from clinching this first game, Ohori. Having trailed for the first half of it. Down the
Service
line.
over. 16, 19.
Winner from Tunjung. That is masterful from the Indonesian. Just straight down, catches the line on its way out. She's covered the net very well, Ohori, and now we see her with 4 game points. Really alert play at the net, especially. No, fully wide.
Service over. 17, 20.
Surprising that she chose to stay on that side of the court instead of going across. There's plenty of space on the opposite end. It's gone long, and it is Ohori who has the first game, 21-17.
Won by Aya Ohori. 21, 17.
She really sort of started pushing her way through after 12 all in this opening game with some lovely variety in her play. As we see that game point all over again, just forcing Tunjung to play the longer forehand. And that means that it's Ohori who has the advantage here. 21-17 with 17 minutes played.
Ya, fokus ya.
For 20 seconds. For 20 seconds. Player back on court.
The players back on court for game 2 after changing ends. Ohori with the advantage here, having clinched the first game 21-17. She's looking for her second straight game win over Tunjung.
Play.
Not, of course, if Tunjung can help it.
One love.
I'm just looking at Tunjung's performances in the tournaments in this year.
Gregoria.
And only one of all the matches she's played has gone to 3 games. That was at the Malaysia Open in the first round,
Service over. One
where
all.
she overcame Natsuki Nidaira of Japan in 3 games, but she won the opening game. Sorry, she lost the opening game in that one and came back in the second and third.
Service over.
Wonder whether she can
2
tap
1.
into that belief again, as we see a supreme drop from Ohori there.
Play. Three, one.
Again, another good start from Ohori here, trying to keep the momentum on her side after a strong finish in the first game. Changes the pace midway through. Really nicely played. Finds that space between the lines, Tunjung. She's not afraid to take a risk. On that occasion, she certainly did.
Service over. 4-2.
I think early on you just say that Ohori looks a lot more comfortable moving around the court than Tunjung at the moment.
Five, 2.
Nice defense from Ohori. She's got that front and mid-court covered very well. It's landed in. In fact, it's landed right on the line.
2.
So what it's forcing to do is get Tunjung to play to the back court as much as she can. Try and open up the front. That's also where she's making the most mistakes. That's better.
Service over.
It's a
3,
simple strategy of
6.
pulling your opponent right as forward as you can, and then opens up the court to put it away with ease. Sometimes you've got to go back to those kind of basics when the lead is mounting.
4-6.
Oh, she's missed it.
5.
Ohori with the right idea there. Looking to go cross court. Just misses the line. She tries to bring the shuttle down. And it's a 1-point game, more importantly.
Over.
Played it a lot safer
7,
that time.
5.
It's the same kind of strategy of going cross court with a slower drop. But she stayed well within the lines, and even though Tunjung got to it, still got lift on the shuttle. She's got her knee pretty heavily strapped, Tunjung. Left knee. Wonder how serious an injury that was, or is that more taking caution? Ah, beautiful. Really flat forehand on that one.
5.
Plays it straight down. Such fabulous skill from Ohori.
Service over.
Their
6.
mistake.
8.
Missed the net roll. Oh my God.
Service over.
Unbelievable stuff
9,
coming off Ohori's racket at the moment. Just sublime badminton on display here from the 27-year-old Japanese. I think I'm going to run out of words sooner than later. The level that Ohori is playing at the moment is just sublime. It's a 4-point lead that she's built slowly and steadily over the number 7 seed. She already has the advantage of the first game, and you kind of see that Tunjung is struggling to keep up at the moment. The break can't come sooner for her.
Service over. 7-10.
Good defense from Tunjung there. It was because she stayed
8-10.
in the rally and then came up with a nice net shot of her own. Finds the outside line.
Service over.
And Ohori has
11-8.
the lead at 11-8. At the mid-game break, she's a game and 3 points up, thanks to some superb hitting. Marvelous badminton overall from both women at 29 minutes of play, and it's Aya Ohori who's in the lead.
2 20 seconds. Court 2, 20 seconds. Hold.
Nomor saya.
Back on court.
Quickly back on court is Gregoria Mariska Tunjung, eager to get this game underway. It's a must-win game for the 24-year-old. And she trails by 3 points at the moment. Needs to win this second game, push for a third, and then try and carve out a place for herself in the quarterfinal draw. Finds the line.
Gregoria Tunjung challengers called
Tunjung
in.
has challenged it. It's called in. It's well in, it's right on the line.
And successful. One challenge remaining.
And therefore an
12,
unsuccessful
8.
challenge for Tunjung. And a 4-point lead for Ohori.
Over 9.
Ohori, of course, a semi-finalist here at the last French Open. Lost to Tai Tsuying in a very, very tightly fought semi-final. She lost that 20-20, 10-21, 20-22. So looking to make amends to that.
Over
Sixth
9.
French Open appearance. The same for Tunjung, of course, also a 6th French Open appearance, but her best finish was quarterfinal. That was back in 2018 when she made her debut. Match she had to retire against Yamaguchi with injury. It's down 15-21, 6-11. Last year she was out in the first round to PV Sindhu in 3 games, so this is already an improvement from that. She's just so impressive at the moment, Ohori. It's the change of pace that time. But the control she's showing here and the way she can mix things up. Very, very good to watch. And so 4-point lead restored.
Gregoria, inside. Play.
That time,
Over.
Tunjung was ready.
11-14.
Anticipated it really well. From the serve to the third shot, Tunjung in control.
Over. 15-11.
Ohori immediately learning from that, plays sort of to the mid-court on the forehand. Keeps her lead intact. She can do no wrong at the moment.
11.
In fact, it's Tunjung who's either dropping or winning points through errors and winners, because Ohori is in command. That time finding the back line.
12.
Ohori taken by surprise. Impressive clear from Tunjung. She continues to play that corner.
Service over 17-12.
Even tactically, Ohori has had a good read of Tunjung's game, or a good understanding of Tunjung's game. It's putting her in uncomfortable positions. Oh, what a shot.
Service over
You got to acknowledge the
17.
skill in that shot. Really some fabulous badminton being played at the moment for both these women. Some of the shots are out of this world.
Service over.
We've seen that winner played before down the line by Ohori. And now she's 3 points away from a quarterfinal.
Service over
Tunjung
14.
is not going to be
18.
making it any easier for Ohori. Just going to hope that her opponent falters, trying to close out this match. Yep, she's closing in for sure. Ohori.
Service over 19-14.
That's hit with some intent
Service over
by Tunjung, who's
19.
trying to keep it as short as possible, these exchanges, and find the winners quickly, because as soon as it gets into any kind of rally, Ohori seems to come out on top more often than not. Ooh, she's kept it in.
16-19.
It's tremendous from Tunjung. Under a lot of pressure at the moment. She's not letting go. But on that mistake, it's 4 match point opportunities for Aya Ohori. She's led this second game from the start. Hasn't really looked back from 1-all. What a way to win it! Aya Ohori has been magnificent against the number 7 seed today. She has shown some tremendous skill throughout this match. Hasn't really
Match won by Aya
put a foot
Ohori,
wrong
21-17,
through the 39
21-16.
minutes of play, and she's seen off the number 7 seed in impressive fashion. Another delightful display here as she makes the net shot impressively well and then follows it up with a deadly drop. And that means she's through to her second quarterfinal of the year, 21-17, 21-16. The final score. Aya Ohori through to the quarterfinal here at the French Open with a straight games win over the number 7 seed. Well, as the players walk off, I'm going to hand you over to the very, very trustworthy hands of Bobby Griffin, who will take over for the remaining 4 matches here on Court 2.